Alright boys, the video that my Twitter followers have been patiently waiting for now. The video about the beef with Trapt. Now, if you don't know who Trapt is, I don't really blame you. They haven't been relevant since I was a toddler. But essentially, it's a band that had one hit song way back in the day called Headstrong. A lot of people know this song. It's like, it's a pretty popular early 2000s song, I'm not even gonna lie. But they haven't ever really done much else, if we're being honest. They've never been back into the real mainstream or anything. And they have a Twitter account that has gotten a little bit of, I would say, media coverage and laughs from the entire community for basically being eviscerated by Ice-T. Now, knowing this, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda built this one up myself. This was more or less something that I kinda caused, right? Usually when I'm in one of these Twitter beefs or something like that, it just comes up out of nowhere or anything, but I really wanted this one to happen. I can't really sit here and pretend otherwise. Now, it all really started with fuck at Trapt Official, all my homies / supporters / subscribers hate Trapt Official. And they didn't even really directly respond, right? Like, it took them a minute to really, I guess, get into the groove of things and really, I guess, get back with me. But I guess it was kind of like an unrelated comment. You're talking to absolute brainwashed echo chamber sheep. So, I mean, I had to hit them with it, bro. Real sheep is anyone listening to this weak-ass band post 2005 LMFAO headstrong face ass. I mean, I just gotta be honest, like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone like, bro, put that Trapt on in the car. You hand someone the aux, they're like, hold on, bro, I'm about to turn on the new Trapt album. Like, get the fuck out of here. Be realistic with yourself. And he finally kind of recognized what was going on here. Who's Optimus? A gamer? And at this point, I'm kind of confused because, like, he unironically tried to use gamer as, like, an insult. Like, it's like one of those 1990s comedies where, like, the nerd jock gets fucking, you know, they clash together. Yo, bro, I heard you play Super Nintendo. Don't let me catch you going to the big dance, bro. Like, I was kind of stunned when I read that, but I'm a gamer with 10,000 more followers than you. Have fun charting ever again. I mean, at this point, bro, I pretty much won already, I'm not gonna lie. But he kept coming, so I just kept on handing it to him. So, you are the king of the nerds, then. What a loser. Like I said, bro, I want anyone to imagine somebody under the age of 35 saying this. Imagine being over the age of 35 and unironically using emojis. Now we all know why your next album is called Shadow Work, because nobody's ever finna see or hear that shit, which is true. Their new album is going to be called Shadow Work, and nobody is gonna see or hear that shit. Like I said, nobody is getting in my car and putting Trapt on when they get the aux. It just isn't happening. You're a nerd. Pathetic loser nerd. Now, when we go through this video, you guys are gonna kind of catch on to the fact that he loves to call people nerds, bro. It's like a legitimate insult to this man. Like, you being a nerd means that you are a fucking subhuman, you're below him, while at the same time having zero idea that the entire reason that he's on social media in the first place is because a bunch of nerds got in a room together and made social media, and in reality made the whole internet for him. I mean, to be fair, that's asking him to have an IQ over like 42, so I mean, ready for your next project to go triple cardboard, homeboy. You smell like tree sap and wet dog. And at this point, like, you know, so it's a little bit back and forth, but in the next one, he decides to bring up parents, okay? Fuck Optimus. He's a total loser nerd whose parents were totally right about how big of a loser he would in fact become. Like I said, bro, he decided to bring parents into it, so at this point I'm about to get real disrespectful. Dog, are your parents even alive anymore? Old ass man on the timeline, scared and alone. You're trapped in 2002, bud. Like I said, man hasn't had a legitimate hit on his hands since, 2002. I mean, holy shit. George Bush was still president of the United States when this band was actually relevant. Laughing emojis. No one who plays video games for a living is successful, especially not this loser you watch play video games. Wow, you're a massively pathetic and meaningless loser. I mean, do I even need to refute this point, bro? Like, there's probably 8,000 gamers on the planet that have made more money in the last year than this man's ever made in his life. But he keeps referring to me as a gamer, which is weird because, yeah, I mean, I play video games, you know, they're in the background of the videos and everything, but he doesn't seem to understand that that's not actually my profession. Like, I'm not a professional gamer, quote unquote, right? I just play video games and make fun of this dude, and people watch it. It's called being a YouTuber, but another lame attempt at an insult. People watch you play video games. Your fans are the biggest losers in this country. Total nerds who will never grow up. You're Peter Pan leading the Lost Boys. Well, first off, it's not only people in the United States who watch me. I know that he has like this like closed in like 3 square foot brain. where like everything has to be just like how I grew up. Everything has to be just like how I envision it. There's nothing outside of the United States. And he also has like a really weird obsession with Peter Pan. Like it's a weird insult because, like I said, nobody who knows how to roast or who is like under the age of 35 would ever be like, bro, you're Peter Pan leading the Lost Boys. It sounds like some shit my great-grandpa would have said. Another lame attempt at an insult. Bro, it's almost like he's got a bot computer generating his responses. I'm 39. You must be, what, 20? And your Lost Boys are like 9 to 13? You're a massive loser and always will be. I mean, he got my age right, but I mean, for someone who's 39, bro, he's got, I don't know, he's got a bad brain going on with him, man. You're 39 and losing an argument to a 20-year-old? Sheesh, progress on the Triple Cardboard album must be slow. I mean, let's be real. Are any of you gonna go buy the new Trapt album when that shit comes out? Last album sold like 1,400 units. I mean, come on now. Let's be real with ourselves. So I had brought up Ninja at one point because he's like, you know, kind of the stereotypical gamer who made money kind of story situation thing. And Tyler is your Peter Pan, right? He must be your hero. How old are you? I'm betting in your 20s. You will never not be a loser. No matter how many children you have watching you play video games. Once again, like, he couldn't even take, like, 13 seconds to click a link and see what's going on. And the whole time, I'm just kind of toasting his shit. He loves calling people nerds, you know, leaders of the Peter Pan bunch and shit. It's weird, man. It's definitely odd. Like, I can't imagine his friends at Buffalo Wild Wings ever would, like, sit here and listen to this shit and be like, this guy's normal. Dog, what is it with you and Peter Pan, LMAO? That just shows how old you are, Playboy. Old bippity-boppity-boo head ass who tries using Disney as an insult. You should license one of your songs to me so it'll get more than 1,000 listens, bud. Okay, so, you know, at this point it's escalated a little bit. I understand, you know, I'm definitely being a bit disrespectful, but fuck him. Fuck Trapt. I'm gonna openly say it in this video. All my homies hate Trapt. One-hit wonder ass. Anyway, then he starts talking about fighting and about being violent, which is weird because he told Ice-T that he would fight him to the death for his honor. So we're talking about just a fucking weirdo, man. This dude, he's an oddball, bro. Tell his wife to DM me, man. Someone who could take 5 of you gamer nerds at a time. And the funny thing is I live about an hour away from this dude, right? I live in Ohio. He lives in Princeton, which is like on the outskirts of Cincinnati. And I mean, he's talking all this wreck shit on Twitter and whatnot. And like I said, we live an hour away, man. He's talking big on Twitter, talking about he could take 5 of us on at a time, bro. I offered the 1v1. There is no argument, you dumb nerd. This Optimus guy hated life growing up and decided he'll never grow up and just keep playing video games forever. He's what's wrong with our younger generations. I'm what's wrong with the younger generation by showing them that they can turn what they enjoy into a 6 to 7 figure career. LMAO. Imagine being this old and callous, which is weird, bro, because like this man is he's younger than 40, right? And he just can't grasp the concept that like not everyone has to work in a factory or make one good rock song, you know, 20 years ago and try and hang on to that for relevancy, bro. It's gotta be his way or the highway, man. And then someone was arguing with him about his music. He said, name a song that we've made that sound like another song and tell me what these songs are, bro. You don't get it, bro. No one can name more than one of your fucking songs, which is so serious, bro. I've never heard another Trapt song in my life, man. I've never turned on the radio and the announcer's like, and coming up next here on WFAB 187.1, we have the new Trapt album. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Talking about name a song we've made that sounds like another one. Like I said, man, I don't know if this dude has dementia. I don't know if it's like 51st dates or whatever. This dude has some memory loss or something, bro. Wake up. No one knows your fucking songs outside of the one, bro. Come on, man. This is not an argument. I would never debate with an absolutely moronic video gamer ever. Just say that you're a massive nerd and your fans are even bigger nerds for actually watching you play video games instead of doing anything with their lives. Keep in mind, he's been tweeting at me the whole time. And by the way, as of me making this video, he is still tweeting about me. It's been the next day. I make a great living doing what I love while being able to say anything I want publicly and not anonymously like your coward ass. All I set out to do, I've accomplished. We have more people listening to our music than ever watched you play a video game. Sit down, kid. Well, I hate to hurt his feelings, but no, sir, you don't. And I'm about to put that one to bed, okay? He says it's anonymous, but once again, I offered to meet this man in real life and like actually talk it out like men, but he was a bitch and decided to back away from that opportunity. And he acts like my career isn't quite literally me getting on here and being able to say anything I want publicly, and literally just hundreds of thousands of people watch it and enjoy it. Like, I'm surprised this dude was smart enough to plug an internet cable in and actually access this shit, but remember, he has more people listening to, you know, Trapt than they ever watched me play a video game. But when you look at the statistics here, you know, this is my views in the last 28 days, but the last month, and this is their monthly listeners, which adjusts virtually every single day or so, depending on how many people have been listening to them. So, I mean, yeah, it's not really close, bro. You and I we're not in the same league, okay? And I mean, let's keep it a buck 50 here. The only people listening to you anymore are listening to Headstrong because it's in a playlist that they listened to when they were in fucking high school, back when they were angsty little teenagers. People aren't just like, bro, like I said, I gotta turn on that new Trapt album, man. And then so he puts a tweet out on his own page, right? Don't care what that sub to Optimus thinks. He doesn't make anything himself. He uses someone else's work and videos of him playing video games. His followers are even bigger losers for spending time watching someone else live life. You all know anyone who watches others for fun? That's how you can tell this man's old as fuck, right? He's using ones and shit to replace words. Get out of here, man. I mean, this whole video right here is just a living testament, right? I'm playing a video game, making fun of you on Twitter, making fun of how stupid you are. I mean, who else's work am I using? Like, I'm screenshotting your tweets that I instigated, right? And we're all just kind of like laughing at you, bro. But that wasn't the end of it, right? He got 30 likes, 76 replies. He probably was feeling good about himself. But then I ratioed him on his own tweet with a picture of Michael Jordan, and it wasn't even close. Imagine you let me show up on your page and ratio you, dog. I mean, whew, that's gotta be tough, man. I'd be kind of upset. Now, the funny thing is all the people I'm about to show you in these screenshots do not follow me. These are people who I guess follow Trapt because they, of course, know that one song they made. Come on, man, you know the one. What is it? Oh, yeah, never mind. We Googled it. We found out the name of it. So these are his own fans that he is now arguing with on Twitter because he said some stupid shit, and it turns out that people who listen to music actually do also like to play video games and watch YouTube videos. So he makes himself look stupid while at the same time literally attacking his own fans because they play video games. So fuck you, your king nerd at Sub to Optimus tweeted at me unprovoked talking mad shit. I checked it out and yep, he is the king of you nerds. So pathetic and meaningless, the lives you idiots live. I'm just gonna keep hitting him with the picture of MJ from now on, man. Throwing up the 4 cigar in mouth, bro. And if you weren't convinced that this man is 77 going on 40, bro, he replied to somebody hours later, by the way, and said, "Get the fuck off my lawn, you loser, bro. You gotta be hella elderly to be saying, get off my lawn, dog. What are you 84? You sound like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino." I'm dead serious about it, bro. If you've ever seen that movie, this man sounds old as shit. I was surprised when I saw him say that. Oh my god, man. But with that being said, folks, I am going to take yet another W here. I'm going to go ahead and claim another ring, man. I'm just out here on my dynasty shit. I'm winning, man. Trapt, I feel bad for you, honestly. I mean, maybe this video will push you over 1,500 sales on that next album. Honestly, I really do hope the best for your band. It would be a shame if you guys only made $8,000 off your next release, and it's the first release you've had in years. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and sweep the bums out of the room now and call it a day. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter, at SubDoptimus, as well as Twitch at SubDoptimus. Come watch me play video games and be a king loser nerd. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. Lots of fresh official Optimus merch down there. It'd be great if somebody showed up to a Trapt concert, all 37 people, and one of the people there was wearing an Optimus shirt, man. But thank you to my channel members. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, trolling Trapt, and signing out.